Hey guys, Amanda Decker here. As you can tell, I am not in my normal environment for recording anything for Facebook or whatnot. But on occasion, I like to bring you local services that can benefit your health. And that's what I'm doing today. So I am in the flotation room up in the Spotlight. It's located behind the Help Center in downtown Dixon, and they have a lot of amazing services. You should check out their website and things. But today I'm specifically going to be talking to you about flotation therapy. So if you look behind me, this is the flotation tank. You can see theirs is quite large, so even if you're a very tall person, this is something that you could participate in. So flotation therapy is also known as flotation rest, REST, which stands for Reduced Environmental Stimulation Therapy. It's basically a form of sensory isolation where you're in a flotation tank and it induces a state of deep relaxation. This increases positive health effects for those suffering from things like anxiety, depression, and pain, which are things that we talk about a lot in our clinic when it comes to weight management. Because if you're stressed constantly, your weight loss is not going to be happening as effectively as you'd like it to be. If you're in pain, you're not going to be able to move your body in a way that's going to be healthy for you. So this is one of those options that could potentially bring help to you without medications. So you essentially lie in this pool of water, face up, not face down, because, well, that would be dangerous. It's about 10 inches deep, roughly. Most of these tanks are about 10 inches deep, and it contains approximately about 1,000 pounds of magnesium in the form of like an Epsom salts. And the reason it's that much Epsom salts is it's creating the buoyancy that is consistent with that of the Dead Sea, which is a amazing healing place. People go there, travel hundreds and thousands of miles to go to the Dead Sea to soak in its waters because of the minerals that are in it. Well, you get similar type things, maybe not quite as much as the Dead Sea, but similar things from tanks like this. So the specific gravity makes you buoyant, so you lift up kind of thing. You lie face up with the lights down. You turn off noise where you have very light music like you can hear in the background here playing for me. The water's heated to about the consistency of the body temperature so that you're not feeling cold, but you're feeling not overstimulated by heat. They also have a heat device up here that keeps the air in the room at very good and consistent temperature as well. Sessions usually last for about 30, 60, or 90 minutes. But the idea is that when you're floating in that water, you're absorbing the magnesium over your entire body through your skin, which is actually your largest organ next to your muscles. So your muscles and your skin are your largest organs, and it's a great source to suck up that magnesium. There's lots of studies when it comes to flotation therapy. It's most studied in things like stress, generalized anxiety disorder, and depression, and is actually commonly used in a lot of inpatient therapeutic centers for these conditions. It's highly effective. It also helps with trauma healing. So if you have a history of trauma in the past and is keeping your moods off, that is something that this can help with. It helps better sleep quality, which you remember sleep is one of our 4 pillars of health: nutrition, exercise, stress, and sleep. Well, okay, this can help you sleep better. It's a non-hypnotic medication. Well, the medication is the magnesium, which is natural, absorbs through your skin, helps you get into sleep deeper, helps you be more relaxed, you get into a longer, better quality sleep. This is also highly studied in pain relief. When I researched it, pain relief came up over and over and over again as one of the #1 benefits of this. From what I read, it can help in all types of pain, acute pain and in chronic pain. But in general, the higher your pain level, the more this can help, the more flotation therapy. So they saw the bigger relief, the higher the pain level that they had. And then lastly, I want to talk about post-exercise, because we've been partnering with the Help Center, advertising their Give and Gobble race, which I think is amazing, and you should sign up for the Give and Gobble race. It's a good charity. It is also a great event to get you moving, the 1K and the 5K. Well, flotation therapy has been shown beneficial in post-exercise recovery. In fact, there was a 2022 study, which I will link in the show notes here, that is looking at participants after high intensity resistance training. So lifting, working those muscles, so you're breaking them down and rebuilding them at the same time. The very first thing they found is there was no adverse events. Let me tell you, there is no pharmaceutical study of any drug that has ever been published that doesn't have an adverse event. There was no adverse events. They also found that the majority of participants in the study had a perceived relief of pain. And why is it perceived and not direct? Well, there's not a thermometer for pain. You can't stick it in their mouth and say, oh, your pain's at 7 or a 10. It is what the person perceives is related to what their pain is. And all the people in this study, or the majority of the people in this study, had a perceived improvement in their pain. So basically the magnesium can relax your muscles, help you recover from the soreness after that really hard workout. It also was shown in this study to enhance performance readiness post-exercise. So you did a really hard workout, but you have a new run coming up, another race coming up. Well, guess what? You can get in this, relax your muscles, get rid of a lot of that lactic acid, get you ready for that race the next day. That just speeds the recovery time. You may be saying, all right, Amanda, this sounds amazing. I want to try it out. This is perfect. But there are a few people who really should use caution with this type of therapy. The first is if you have an open wound on your body, you cannot get in this tank. One, it's a germ issue, but two, the magnesium is going to hurt like heck getting in that open wound. So if you just had surgery or you had an injury that's open, you need to not get in here. If you have a condition that can incapacitate you, like seizures or narcolepsy, you really shouldn't get in the tank without someone else being in the room. You can still totally do this therapy. There just needs to be someone in here that is keeping their eyes on you to make sure that you don't, say, flip over and stay asleep in the water. That would not be a good thing. If you suffer from something like POTS syndrome, postural blood pressure issues, or even low blood pressure, magnesium lowers blood pressure. So you can still do this therapy. It's not contraindicated. You might want to talk to your doctors about it first, but you probably want to get up very slowly and take your time getting out. That's very important. And then lastly, if you have kidney disease, you need to clarify that with your renal doctor first. And that's because your kidneys are the part of your body that metabolizes your magnesium, and you're going to be absorbing a lot of magnesium during this time. So if you have kidney issues, then you should definitely check with your doctor first. But most everybody else can handle this just fine, and it can definitely aid their health journey. So real quick before I get in the tank and experience it myself for the first time, this is In the Spotlight. They are at 202 North Mulberry Street. That's right behind the Help Center. It's a full service spa, but if you're interested in the flotation therapy, you can go to their website. You can just Google that website, or you can stop by and ask them about it. They also have email and they have a phone number. Their phone number, if you want to talk to them, is 615-446-8206. They are all extremely friendly here. They want to help better your health as well, and they're not going to get you in a therapy that it would not be good for you. So they're going to talk to you about the pros and cons and things like that before you go into it. I think it is amazing that Dixon has services like this, because used to, if you wanted to do this therapy, you would have to drive at least an hour outside of Dixon to get this. So for something that can help a lot of us struggling with anxiety, depression, pain, and also those that just want to get a better health and recover more, this is a great option. When you get ready to get in this therapy, you have to shower first, and they have a nice private shower back there with wonderful towels and things of that nature. You shower first to get everything off of your skin, so your skin is a great vehicle to get in, and then you spend your session in the flotation therapy, controlling the lights, controlling the sound to your preferences, and then after you get out, you shower again, because you need to get that magnesium off your skin. You don't want it to continue to absorb over and over and over again. So I thought I could hit pause on this video, and I don't know that I can. I'm going to try to, but if I can't hit pause, I'm going to record a second video and post it just to tell you what it's like, how I felt after I hopped out. So look forward to seeing you on the other side. No, I'm not going to show myself in a bikini sitting in the pool in here, but next time, maybe. No, probably not.